Hello, I just wanted to talk to you about the Flawless Skin Brightener, our latest product that's been released to the Luminesce range into Australia last year. And of course, our Flawless Skin Brightener was designed and formulated by our brilliant Dr. Nathan Newman. And he was heard speaking in the Hong Kong release of the Flawless Skin Brightener, and I've put down the bottom there the link to the YouTube so you can watch Nathan Newman speaking about it. So he is very proud of the Flawless Skin Brightener and spent a lot of time perfecting, and is very happy with the result that he's achieved. So what makes our Flawless Skin Brightener stand out above all the rest of the skin brighteners available in the skincare market? Now, before I go on to that, I just want to refresh a little bit for us about what the layers of the skin are and how the skin functions. So in the normal skin, we've got the epidermal layer, which is the surface layer of the skin, and we have the dermis, which contains the hair follicles, the oil glands, the nerve, the sweat glands, and deep to that is the fatty tissue layer. The epidermis layer, in the bottom part of the epidermis layer, we have the stem cells, and the stem cells, as we know, are the healing cells. So the stem cells change into fibroblasts, and those fibroblasts produce the collagen and elastic tissue required when the skin needs to heal. And there are melanocytes as well in the base layers of the epidermis. The melanocytes are the cells that produce the melanin pigment, and the melanin actually functions to protect the skin from UV damage from the sun. There are enzyme processes that lead to the production of the correct melanin. There are different types of melanin. So the correct melanin for that particular person's skin type is controlled by the enzymes, and the hormones stimulate the release of the melanin. So the melanocytes deliver the packets of melanin to the skin cells in the surface of the skin, and the melanin pigment can then become visible. So what causes the uneven pigmentation of the skin? Hormones, for example, pregnancy. So in pregnancy, we all know about the mask of pregnancy, so women that get the dark pigmentation around their cheeks and mouth area. And birth control pills can do the same thing. And the reason why they do it is that they increase the release of the melanin into the skin. Irritants, oxidation, pollution, inflammation also have a detrimental effect to the skin in terms of creating an increased release of the melanin and uneven release of melanin to the skin. Post-inflammatory pigmentation can occur, and as a physiotherapist, I've had numerous people come in to me asking me why they've got a kind of brown section around an area where they've had a past fracture, and it's because of that inflammation that occurred at the time of the fracture causing this pigmentation to the skin. Sun-induced pigmentation also occurs, so sun damage can cause that uneven release of the pigmentation. So how can we correct this uneven pigmentation? What we can do is we can target the enzymes and the hormones so that we can ensure that those enzymes and hormones function correctly. We can also provide protection from the ultraviolet rays, and we can reduce the inflammation caused by the pollutants and the irritants and lighten the overall colour of the skin. The Flawless Skin Brightener does contain APT 200. So the APT 200 would be familiar with as being the growth factor complex that Dr. Nathan Newman has formulated. The APT 200 helps to maintain an even, bright tone for a luminescent complexion, reduces and prevents the appearance of the uneven skin tone and the discoloration. And it does this by moderating the hormones and the enzymes to ensure that they function correctly. There is also Flashwhite unispheres. Now they're white beads made of titanium dioxide containing natural extracts such as vitamin C rich cucumber and lemon extract. And those products actually cause a lightening action of the skin over a period of time. So when you actually pump out some of the Flawless Skin Brightener, you'll notice that unlike the serum, which is clear, it's actually got these white stains in it. So they are actually the flash whites, and you need to actually rub into the skin with the Flawless Skin Brightness to break open those unispheres and release and activate the vitamin C. There is also ascorbic glucoside, so a natural vitamin C, but it's been stabilised with glucose, and it makes that vitamin C more soluble to the skin, so therefore can help produce and promote the collagen. So the ascorbic glucoside reduces the appearance of the pigmentation in the age spots, lightens the overall skin, and promotes a supple looking and brightened skin. There is also this Tremella fusiformis, which is a mushroom that's cultivated in China. It's been used since the Tang dynasty as a skincare product. It's known as silver ear or snow ear. So it is actually deemed to be equal or better than hyaluronic acid for hydrating and moisturising the skin. We also have this neurobiox. So the neurobiox is yarrow, which is a well-known flowering plant in terms of its benefits for the skin. It smooths the look of the wrinkles, much like glycolic acid does, but better. It rejuvenates and softens the look of the skin, evens the skin tone, and refines the look of the pore size. We also have this vitamin B3, which is a great moisturiser for the skin. It lightens the age spots and helps with the brightening look. And we have tranexamic acid, which is a derivative of the amino acid lysine, which lightens the overall look of the skin as well. So in summary, the benefits of the individual ingredients. The APT200 targets the enzymes and hormones to control the production of the melanin pigment and its rate of release. The Flashwhite unispheres contain titanium dioxide, which acts as a sunscreen. The vitamin C stabilised with glucose, the vitamin B3, the cucumber and lemon extract with the vitamin C and the Flashwhite unispheres, and the tranexamic acid are the key lightening and brightening ingredients. The snow ear hydrates and moisturises better than the hyaluronic acid, and the yarrow assists with reduction of the inflammation, smooths out the wrinkles better than glycolic acid, and softens the skin and refines the pores. So if we have a look at what the actual benefits are relative to other skin brightening products, the Flawless Skin Brightener is safe and effective. It doesn't produce any peeling or burning of the skin. It doesn't create a sensitivity to the sun after use. There's no harsh or drying chemicals, and there's no hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is a known cancer or carcinogen, cancer-producing chemical. So here's some testimonials, 28-day result there. So you can see definitely the lightening and definitely those uneven pigments have gone. This is our Tracy Seacombe, who 10 days after using the Flawless Skin Brightener was already seeing some more evenness in her skin appearance. And this is after 8 weeks. Keely Pedler, who had a recent pregnancy, so you can see that she was still exhibiting the mask of pregnancy, and after the 8 weeks you can see a definite lightening, a reduction of the reddening and inflammation of the skin, but a definite lightening and evening of the skin tone. So our new daily Luminesce routine is to use the youth restoring cleanser first, as always, and if it's time for the mask, if you're using the mask weekly, use the mask after the cleanser, but then use the cellular rejuvenation serum, which has a different series of growth factors than the Flawless Skin Brightener has, so you use them both, and then follow with the daily moisturising complex or the advanced night repair, depending on whether it's day or night. Thanks for listening. I hope that was interesting for you. Thank you.